Hi, I'm Julia, and today I want to talk to you about impermanence and the fact that everything is temporary and nothing lasts forever. Because as much as this has been my driving force through my darkest times, because I know that the heartbreak and the pain doesn't last forever, it's been one of my biggest fears recently because I am experiencing some sort of happiness and joy in life for the first time in a very long time, and I'm constantly scared of that feeling passing and of it being temporary as well. And the truth is that it is only temporary. You never know what's waiting for you or what's going to happen tomorrow, and I have thought about how to deal with this feeling, and I wrote down some notes on it and how I feel about it in general. And as always, the comment section is open, so if you have any feelings or thoughts that you want to share, then please do this while watching this video. And I've noticed that I have craved permanence all my life, whether that's in relationships where I've always been so scared of being left and being abandoned, whether that's with having success, because I'm constantly scared that the success I might be having right now isn't going to be there anymore some days, and that I'll wake up someday and all of this is going to be gone. And I've worked so hard for it, and I'm so attached to everything that I've built. And I'm also a very materialistic person, which I'm trying not to be, but I am very bad at letting things go, and I get very attached not just to people but also to objects in my life. And I have always collected a lot of things since I've been a child. So I feel like I've always, in some ways, tried to build up this permanence that I never really had in my life. And because of the way that I regulate emotions, I am very bad at having emotional impermanence and knowing how exactly an emotion felt back when I felt it, because I don't really feel like I remember it the way that I actually experienced it back then. And I think to actually have success in life, I need to be doing the exact opposite of what I'm doing right now. And instead of always staying in my comfort zone of this permanence that I crave, I need to step outside of it and to break the cycle and to get less attached to the things in my life, to be open for new things and to just receive everything that's waiting for me, because there is so much that's waiting for me, that's waiting for you. And if you constantly stick to the same patterns and to the same cycles, you're never going to really experience any of that. And I read about Nietzsche and his thoughts on impermanence, and he didn't see it as a burden, he saw it as more of a challenge. And I think that that is very interesting, because he said that what if there is some sort of eternal recurrence where you keep reliving your same life over and over again? What would you do differently? What would you truly change if you keep making the same mistakes over and over again? If you keep getting the same results over again and the same happiness, the same joy, same heartbreak, same people in your life, what would you truly change? Or would you accept things for how they are? Would you just keep doing it the same way that you've always done it? And I think that this impermanence really should be seen as more of a challenge, because instead of getting so attached to things in my life, I'm trying to be more open and to be less attached. And I've realized that it doesn't really matter how long things truly last, it matters more how deeply I actually felt them, because every emotion can have the same importance in my life if I've truly felt it and if I've truly lived in the moment and accepted the feeling. And whether that's a bad feeling like heartbreak or grief and loss, or a good feeling like joy and happiness and feeling appreciated and loved, all of these feelings are going to pass eventually, but I want to be able to feel them as deeply as I can, to be able to remember how they are. And this is some sort of emotional permanence that I'm trying to achieve for myself in a world where everything is temporary. I think something very beautiful to think about when it comes to this is the fact that you very likely haven't felt your happiest yet, and you very likely haven't fallen in love the hardest yet, you very likely aren't at your peak of success yet, and you just need to be open to receive all of these things that are still waiting for you. If you keep being so attached to people or things that have happened in the past, and if you keep reliving your past mistakes and wanting to go back to past things that don't exist anymore because everything is only temporary, you're never going to be able to receive everything that is still waiting for you, and I can guarantee you there is still a lot waiting for you. And I think the only true solution to this problem of impermanence is non-attachment, and that doesn't mean apathy or not letting yourself get attached to people. It also doesn't mean that you are not letting yourself feel like you want to be permanently attached to things or people. It mostly means that you should participate in life fully and feel things to the deepest level, because you know actively and you are aware of the fact that everything is only temporary. So instead of being scared of things passing, you should be aware of the fact that things will pass anyways, but that you can experience them on a level right now that is so deep that them passing doesn't matter to you anymore because you've already felt it so deeply. And whether that's a good thing or a good emotion or a bad emotion, I think we should do it with every single emotion, because relationships are constantly evolving, everything is constantly changing, you are constantly changing, you are not who you were 10 seconds ago, quite scientifically seen. And every feeling in some way is a beautiful feeling because you are able to feel it, and that's better than being numb and not being able to feel anything at all. And if you are experiencing a lot of bad emotions right now, whether that's a loss, grief, or heartbreak, any sort of pain in general, I hope that this impermanence can give you some sort of comfort, because you know that everything will pass now, and you know that this is only temporary. And I am proof of that, because I used to be so sad and so heartbroken that I truly felt like I was never going to get over it. I truly felt like I was going to miss that person for the rest of my life, and I don't feel like that anymore. And the only thing that truly healed me is time, because I genuinely can't think of one thing that I did that finally helped me heal. It just took a very long time for me to really get over it, but it happened. And I think we should take this impermanence and this feeling of knowing that nothing is forever as a reminder and as a challenge instead of a warning that scares you. And it's a reminder to appreciate that all of these things you have in your life right now are already, there's so much already that you have that you might not even notice, and you've felt and experienced so much already, but there is so much more waiting for you. And I want to encourage you to really feel your emotions on the deepest level, and to maybe even do what I'm doing right now and sharing them with whoever you want to share them with. And I'm also encouraging you to share them in the comment section below, because I feel like last video we had, everybody was saying such beautiful things, and I love talking to you guys. I hope to see you in the next video, and take care.